want to show you guys some of the awesome growth I'm getting right now from these plants. Start over in this corner. The Rotala, a lot of it is already up to the top. You can see it turns this, the leaves kind of turn green at the top and they're pink near the bottom. And you see that there's actually roots coming out the middle of the stem on a bunch of these. And I could trim these and plant them just like a regular stem. I think they make the roots just so they can soak up more nutrients from the water column. And these guys are almost maximum height anyway, so they're probably ready to be trimmed in a week or so. Baby tears, they're not looking amazing, but they are growing. A few of them took a beating in the shipping, but the rest of them have grown a little bit at least. Dwarf sage, there's some new growth near the bases of all these. You can see that those really green leaves, the smaller ones, are the newer ones. Hopefully we get a nice carpet of this in the front soon. Java fern always doing well. Crypt, this thing, I don't know what the heck's going on with that thing that's protruding there. That wasn't even there 2 days ago, so it grew like 2 inches in 48 hours. There's a ton of new leaves. This guy's growing too. He's got 3 new leaves. I don't know what that's doing, or all I know is that the plant looks good. So over here, Anubias is doing okay. Java fern's doing really well. Taiwan moss. Well, moss just kind of grows everywhere, so I think it's always going to do well. So, actually that's something I should talk about. The Java fern, Java moss, or this is Taiwan moss. Those are going to be plants that almost always will succeed in your tank, and they don't need dirt. Anubias doesn't need dirt either, so if you don't want to do dirt, you can have those 3 plants in there just fine. This stuff, it's almost up to the top already. It's grown at least 2 inches, probably 3 inches, some of this stuff. So it's filling in this corner nice. Ludwigia, back there. It's looking pretty good. It hasn't melted as much as I thought it would. Probably due to the dirt and everything. But there's a couple stems of that back there. Onion plant. Where is it? Oh, these 2 guys are onions. They've got a bunch of new leaves coming up. These things grow tall too. What else? Jungle Val in the back here. I think Jungle Val has taken probably the worst beating from being transplanted. I'm not sure why, what it is, but with Jungle Val, what you have to do is don't look at the dead stuff, look at what's growing from the base. Because if there's new growth, and you have roots, then the plant's going to be absolutely fine. Can't seem to get a good look at it, but there's a couple brown leaves in there. That's probably the plant that's going to take over eventually, the Jungle Val. But that's what we're going for. Other than that, I think I'm going to add fish this weekend. just because all the testing of the water's been good, and I've kind of read about a silent cycle, which is what I think this tank kind of went into. That's when you heavily plant a tank like this right out of the gates, and the plants will soak up all your ammonia, all your nitrates, nitrites, all that stuff. So you really don't see those spikes in ammonia, and you don't have to go through the regular traditional cycling process. Instead, it only takes about 1 to 2 weeks for the plants to get established like they are now. And once they start growing like this, you can add fish slowly, like 2 a week, depending on how big the fish are. And that'll help add some ammonia to get the bacteria going. So, tank is looking good. I'll have to get back to you on what the heck's going on with this crypt here. It looks weird. It's like a mushroom or something. Yeah, hopefully the jungle fowl comes back too. So, thanks for watching. See ya.